The Arizona House last week passed the action after a modest bunch of conservatives broke party positions and casted a ballot with liberals to send it to the Senate. "We're here to rescind a terrible regulation," Congressperson Eva Birch, a liberal, said from the floor. "I don't need us regarding regulations about ladies," composed during when ladies were taboo from casting a ballot. Conservative Representative Wendy Rogers said in making her choice to keep up with the 1864 boycott that canceling the law conflicted with the moderate upsides of Arizona. "Life begins at origination. They got it right in 1864. We really want to keep on getting it right in 2024, Rogers said. The battle about the nationwide conflict-time fetus removal boycott in Arizona, a state pointedly split among leftists and conservatives, is the most recent flashpoint on ladies' regenerative privileges in the U.S. In 2022, the country's high court finished the protected right to fetus removal, surrendering it to states to choose the issue. Moderate drove states immediately conjured severe prohibitions on the system inside their nation. Leftists across the U.S., certain that general assessment is their ally in supporting early termination privileges, have looked to raise the issue in front of November's official political race. Arizona is an important landmark state. Heather Williams, leader of the Majority Rule Regulative Mission Board of Trustees that attempts to choose leftists for state governing bodies, said her party would profit by the outrageous nature of MAGA Arizona conservatives, who casted a ballot to keep up with the 1864 regulation as liberals attempt to flip the state's home and Senate in November's decisions. Rogers, the conservative state representative, recognized the political dangers. "A few partners would agree that it's politically sober-minded for us to track down center ground," she said. "We could lose the lawmaking body. We could lose the official political decision. However, making the wisest decision is more significant. Close all-out prohibition on fetus removals." The 1864 regulation was resuscitated by a state high court administering on April 9th, and except if the council mediated, it would have produced results in no less than 60 days of that decision, as per state head legal officer Chris Mays, a liberal. In the event that the cancellation bill is marked, a 2022 rule prohibiting the method following 15 weeks of pregnancy would turn into Arizona's common early termination regulation. In any case, there would presumably be a period when virtually all fetus removals would be prohibited on the grounds that the cancellation wouldn't produce results until 90 days after the finish of the regulative meeting, as would be considered normal to be in June or July. Arranged Life as a Parent Arizona, a sexual well-being association in the state, declared it recorded a movement on Wednesday early evening time asking the state high court to forestall a respite in fetus removal administrations until the nullification produces results. The close all-out restriction on early terminations originates before Arizona turning into a state. Under the 1864 regulation, each individual who takes part in directing an early termination can be expected criminally to take responsibility and face a base sentence of 2 years in jail. There are no exemptions for instances of assault or interbreeding, in spite of the fact that there is a special case when the pregnancy jeopardizes a lady's life.